What's going on, everybody? It is that time. It feels like the Bears haven't played in I don't know how long. It feels like it's been a month, but it's we only had this bye week, but it feels like a long time. I appreciate anybody that comes in and joins me today to watch the Bears take on the Washington Commanders, trying to go to 3-2. We are live streaming this entire game process. So, um, Jaden Daniels is walking in right now, so they're getting ready. They're not going to hop onto the field just yet to get going. The kickoff is I think set 7:15 in Central Time, so we'll see what happens. But before we get into the game, I want to give you guys kind of what I feel like this is like what we what we must do overall as a squad if we're going to win this game. The Bears have I think, some very plain and simple keys to victory if they're going to go to 3-2, get this 3-game winning streak going, and knock off the Washington Commanders, kind of exercise those demons of the Hail Mary from last year. And I'm going to show you what my keys to victory are for the Bears before they get started. First, we need to establish the run early. And I'm gonna get more specific as we get into this. We need to establish the run early. The Bears have to be a two-dimensional offense today if they're going to have an opportunity to win this game. Well, at least comfortably, because we've been able to win games and running games been hit and miss. But today I have a feeling that Washington is going to key in, and if we can't establish the run, that's going to be a problem. Two, we need to stuff the run, especially up the middle. We have been getting gashed by runs up the middle. We haven't seen the best play from Grady Jarrett, Gervon Dexter, anybody up the middle. And I also think that we've missed TJ Edwards plugging gaps. He's back today. Unfortunately, I said earlier Austin Booker was going to be back. As it turns out, he's not going to play today. So that's off the edge. But up the middle, that's the issue. That's where we need to really be stout against the run. Next, we need to limit penalties. And I'm going to get more specific with that as well. But we have been shooting ourselves in the foot with penalties through the first 4 games of this season. We need to stop doing that today. Also, we need to limit the sacks. And I'm going to get specific about that as well. But we can't have the major minus plays. So there's a few people that I'm looking at specifically with everything that I said. We talked about the Bears. I'm going to give you specific goals that I have for the Bears to win this game. DeAndre Swift and the running game, we need to go plus over 100 yards. And when I say 100 yards, I'm not talking about 100 yards rushing as a team and Caleb Williams has 35 yards because of a couple nice scrambles. The running backs need to go over 100 yards today. That's the type of running game I want to see us establish. On the defensive side, I would love to see us hold JCM and company under 125 yards. Now, you notice a lot of times defenses want to hold a team under 100 yards. I'm not even going that far because I know that our run defense is something that we're still trying to get together. But if we can hold them under 125 yards and have effective offense ourselves, I think we have a really good chance to win this game. Our next thing here I talked about was limiting penalties. I am looking at you, Darnell, right? You're coming back from injury, but right now, even having missed the game, leading the Bears in penalties. 4 penalties. That can't happen. Got to stop killing drives with penalties. Okay. Last but not least, I said we need to limit the sacks. When Caleb Williams is sacked one time or less in his career, the Bears are undefeated. He's never lost a game. Part of that's on him too, though. He's got to get the ball out of his hand. Can't hold the ball too long. This is a big game for him. He's going head to head with Jaden Daniels. He's back in his hometown. He knows what happened last year. There's pressure on him to play well. It's been an entire bye week. There's more information to process. There's a lot going on here. I'm excited, if you cannot tell. But those are my keys to victory. I think if we do those things, we have a great chance to win this game. I picked us to win. I picked the Bears to win this game. And anybody that knows me knows that I don't pick with my heart. I pick with my head. And if I don't think the Bears are going to win, I don't say it. But I do think they're going to win. I do think it's going to be a relatively close game. But I think the Bears win. So if you got any comments or whatever, I absolutely encourage you guys. Let's talk in the chat. When I can respond to it. I'll see it. I appreciate that. I love to see Joe Buck and Troy Aikman doing the game. They're actually among my favorites of any of the commentary teams for a national broadcast, at least prime time, and then Monday night. But on Sunday afternoons, I kind of like Adam Amin. I because obviously the familiar voice from Bulls games, but I just think Adam is like maybe the best play-by-play dude in sports right now. His versatility, like I think he's the best. I don't know. Do you guys think that is there a better play-by-play person in sports that covers more than one sport? I don't know, man. I got Adam Amin as the best. They're actually talking about the Bears' last ranked run defense right now, which we definitely know. Like I said, it's one of my keys. We can't let them gash us up the middle. Mhm. They're talking about Washington being without Noah Brown and Terry McLaurin. Of course, Jay McDaniels is not going to say he's worried. Yeah, I'll be honest. Like I heard John Gruden say this, and not we know John Gruden would be a little crazy, but we heard him say this. He was like, he was like, I don't know the purpose of those interviews right there on the sidelines like that. I don't really know the purpose of them. He was like, you're never gonna get any kind of like big strategy. There, no quarterback, no coach is gonna give you much of anything in that situation. So, what's the purpose? To be honest, it feels like more of a trap for the players and for the coaches than it is anything at all, because you're like, what do you think he's gonna say? You know what I mean? Like, and then sometimes they get caught in a situation like how Ben Johnson get caught, during halftime of the Raiders game, and a question comes out heard in the wrong way, and then now Ben Johnson, I didn't think he looked bad personally myself. I thought the question was a little weird the way she worded it. I thought it was a little weird. I didn't have a problem with the way he responded, but here we go. We got something to talk about. So I don't know those interviews. I mean, and I am a journalist. I've been a sports writer for 17 years, and so I get it from a journalistic standpoint. You're trying to get a story, but totally honest with you, man. Like everybody knows you're not getting nothing from that situation. You're not getting anything. So what are we doing? I hope I'm going to tell you something. I don't know what you guys are watching on. I'm watching on YouTube TV, and one of the only drawbacks I would tell you about when you watch a program on YouTube TV, sometimes they run like a different set of commercials, and you see, man, it's just over and over and over again the same commercial back to back. Hoping that's not what we get today. So far, we got an AI commercial, and we got Will Ferrell in the bathtub. I don't even know what the product is. I'm sure they'll show us as we leave. PayPal. There we go. Looks like it might. From a fantasy football standpoint, let me just talk to you guys about where I am personally right now. Does the From a fantasy football standpoint, I should win tonight. I think I the came into the day up by a few points. Like I think I was up by 4 points, something to that effect. Or maybe 2 points. I can't remember how many. And I have Cairo Santos. That's all I have left. And the person I'm going against has the Bills defense special team. Now, Atlanta's moving the ball pretty well on Buffalo. I don't know who's watching that game, but Atlanta's up 14-7. So right now, he has 5 points from the Bills defense because they've still only given up, 14 points or less, blah, 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 and however many, overall offensive yards they've given up. But of course, Cairo hasn't started playing yet. So I won't need him to do much. Right now, the score is 91.2 to 88.4. So we're at 2.8 points behind. And I'm hoping Now, I don't want the Bears to settle for a bunch of field goals today, so let's not get it twisted. But I'm not gonna cry if we get 3 field goals from Cairo Santos, as long as we win this game as well. That's the only drawback always with fantasy football when you really are like a hardcore fan of another team. I mean, of a team, you're like there's inevitably there's these days or these games where you just are um, just at odds. You kind of pulled in 2 different directions. So luckily, I don't have any Washington Commanders on my fantasy team. As General Wilson, is his name General Wilson? You belting it out. That's a sight, man. Inside the stadium, and the flag covers the entire field. Hey, that brother can sing though, man. He killed that. I ain't even gonna lie. Like that was a crazy rendition. That brother, he about that life. Oh, okay. Look, I'm only zero point 0.8 points behind because Atlanta just scored again. Oh yeah, Atlanta is up 21-7. I'm less than a point behind now. So Cairo, you just got to walk out on the field, bro. We straight, we straight. You just walk out there. As long as like Michael Penix don't start throwing a bunch of interceptions and carrying on, we should be good. I'm gonna walk. Actually, it's crazy, right? I'm on a little bit of a winning streak myself on fantasy. I'm 3-2. I should be 4-2 after the night. We are in a good place. We are in a good place. We are almost in a good place as General Wilson, who just killed that man killed that start that the national anthem. That brother did a job out here. And when he walked off with a look on his face like he had a game today. He hit the tackling dummy out here. But no, I'm very happy that I am winning my fan. I was worried. I'm be honest because let me tell you who I have on my team. So I'm I'm gonna leave out who bailed me out, but I have Brees Hall, 5.9 points a day. Why everybody keep asking for him for the Bears, but 5.9 points. I have Justice Hill. He didn't have any justice for me at all. 6.9 points. I did have Jamar Chase, who was trash early, but I don't blame Jamar Chase. He don't have his quarterback. But he ended up rescuing it down the line and ended up getting 20.1 points. That was huge. Jalen Waddle got 12.82, which is right under what he was projected, so he was okay. AJ Barner ended up getting 8.6 points. I thought he was going to get nothing. He got a late little point boost. Who really just wet the bed for me? Well, 2 of them actually, but really did. Troy Franklin with 1.6. I'm like, 1.6, Troy? Dang. The Jaguars defense, who the only so I normally go with the Texans. I went with the Jaguars defense because I had to pick somebody up the Texans on the back, right? So I'll get them. They get one freaking point, 1 point. So who bails me out? Patrick Mahomes last night dropped 31.48 points, and all of a sudden, here we come. We end up catching them. We should be good now. Like I said, I'm only down 0.8 points, and I got Cairo Santos. So we should be dandy. We should be dandy. So here we go. Kickoff at 7:15. Let's get it. Now I'm gonna apologize to y'all right now for any emotional outbursts that I may have. This isn't the first time I have ever streamed myself watching the Bears. Hopefully, it will not be the last. Hopefully, the YouTube police will not come and get me tonight because of just overly expressing myself. So I'm just worried a little bit. So just everybody relax. I might have to stand up. I have an adjustable desk. I might have to hit that button. Maybe I should start off standing. I don't know. Right. The ball's up. We in the air. Let's go. We got a return happening. Duvernay. I want to see more from Duvernay. That wasn't a horrible return. We got it down to, I think we got 1st and 10 on the 30. Here comes Caleb. 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. One of the picks shouldn't even really count. It wasn't his fault. Sacks on 7 times. All right, who starts on the field today? What are we doing here? We have Zacchaeus, Dunze, Command, starting with 3 wide receivers. Okay. I know we got to establish the run first early, but I don't know if we should run first. We got Zacchaeus in motion. But we are running it from the jump. Okay, DeAndre, they got about 3. Like they say 2 or 3. O-line here, we got Darnell back, Jonah Jackson, Joe Tooney, Drew Dahlman, Benedette on the left side. Holston Loveland is listed as a starter. He didn't start. He didn't play the first snap, but he's here. Shotgun, command in motion. Got time to throw. Ow! Over the middle, Zacchaeus. I swear, y'all, Zacchaeus is playing against his former team, so a lot of people may not quite realize that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, Olamide Zacchaeus has, to me, in my opinion, been the Bears' best offensive pickup. You could make the argument he's their best free agent pickup on either side of the ball. I just think he's been fantastic at that little, like the chain mover. That's what I call him. And I think he's been fantastic in that role. Moving the ball, 42-yard line, fakes the handoff to DJ. He's on the outside, get the ball out of his hands. Good play. Luther Burden the third. LB3. Come on, we moving the ball. I think that's about a 5 or 6 yard pickup. Looking at the Commanders defense, they're coming out with Durant, Armstrong. We got Frankie Louvu, Bobby Wagner. They got, I mean, the linebackers, when you just look at them from a name recognition standpoint, like, but they're older. They're older. Here we go. 2nd and 6. And it again. Yes. That's a lane. That's a lane. That's a lane. First down, DeAndre Swift. Picked up about 8 on that. Let's go. Like I said, we got to get the run game going early, and we are on our way. I would love to see us land here where we are at over 100 yards for the running back. Remember, that was my key. 100 yards for the running back. All right, we got this almost like we got 2 in the backfield. One of them was Zacchaeus. He pops out. A little dump off. That's a nice setup for a screen. DeAndre in the open field. We down to the 34-yard line. Let's go. I like that play design. You take what you get, baby. Like Joe Bucker says, nothing dynamic. They're just chipping their way down, checking their way down the field. This is good offense. This is good offense. All right, we're on the 30. They said on 35-yard line. The pitch. This is Mononga. Mononga. Okay, guy. This might be the earliest this season Mononga got a touch. I don't know. I have to check. But I think this might be the earliest this season he got a touch. And he just got about 5 or 6 yards on that carry. 6 yards. It's 2nd and 4. But just that quick, he's back out. And then we're back in that same alignment when they just ran that screen with DeAndre Swift and Zacchaeus is in the backfield. Now Zacchaeus motions the other way. This time they hand it to DeAndre. Nah, I didn't like that one. That looked slow developing and just kind of a little telegraph. Like, I feel like everybody knew DeAndre was getting the ball there. And I didn't really love that one. That just looked choppy. And also, who was that? Tony? Was that? No, that's Dahlman. Dahlman just got pillaged up the middle here, and just gave up that backfield penetration to Newton. That's not gonna work out. 3rd and 4, first big third down. We don't get it here. Cairo's gonna be out here for a longer field goal. So 29-yard line. Looking. Oh. So it looks like he was going for a slant to Luther Burden, but Burden's route got cut off. And it ends up being an incomplete pass. Cairo Santos is coming on, hopefully to give us a 3-point lead and to pretty much give me the lead in my fantasy today. Yeah, that I don't know what that was. That looked like a bit of a. I don't know if that was for DJ or if that was for Luther. What? I didn't realize Cairo didn't play. Oh no! Freaking! I'm mad as hell. What is going on? I missed it. Cairo wasn't. I didn't miss it. I started they called Jake Moody up as to the active roster, but I thought Cairo was okay. Oh my God, this makes it much harder. Now oh my God, I'm going to fight. Now I actually gotta hope that the Falcons score more because I might freaking lose because Cairo freaking Santos. So how did you get hurt? What did you get hurt doing? You didn't do nothing. Goodness gracious. Man, I'm pissed. I'm down 0.8 points. If I lose this freaking fantasy game because Carlos Santos got whatever it is he got, it's going to be some furniture moving in here. What is going on? I'm looking now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking to see what in the world the Bills defense is getting points for. They got 3 points. They got a sack. Probably gonna get another one. They're getting no points. Oh my God! Oh my God! Maybe if they give up 28 points, I don't even know what happens if they give up. Maybe they take something away from them. They give up 28 points. I'm hoping. I swear, I thought I was in the. I was, I thought I was in the field. Did not realize. I'm glad Jake Moody made the field. Pissed overall. Oh my God. Robinson. I'm glad I'm not playing him. That's a Madden stat line. 9 rushes, 430 yards. That is definitely a Madden stat line. I'm not happy that we settled for a field goal, guys. I'm really not. Really not happy that we settled for a field goal. Let me change my score here. Got me caught up. Yeah, I'm not happy that we settled for a field goal. Honestly, y'all, that is essentially what has happened with the Bears overall. Like, the last few seasons. They come out, they have a strong drive early on, and then what happens is they get to a point where they get stalled on the drive, and they have a few of those drives in a row. And then suddenly the defense starts to get a little bit worn down, and now you're getting now the other team is getting some momentum going, and now suddenly a game that you looked like you were dominating, you're now right in the thick of it with them, and this is literally what happened with the Washington game. If you're in the thick of it, and now you lose this game that you were essentially dominating, and I'm hoping that we don't want to see that happen again. That is exactly what happened against Minnesota. Defense on the field now, Jaden Daniels and the Commanders, they're trying to run the ball up the middle. Of course they are, because we haven't stopped the run yet, but we did pretty good on there on the first half. Play. It looks like this is maybe about a 2-yard pickup. All right. Yes, 3-yard pickup, 2nd and 7. Whistles. That's false start. We love it. We love it. Bag it up, baby. Should be 2nd and 12. That's what we need. That's what's happened to us. Before you can even get going. All right, Dayo Odeyingbo. Come on, brother. We got to get to you got to come on, brother. You and Montez. Montez, this is your old team. We need to have a day. No pressure again. All day to throw. First down. I'm telling you, the veteran Chris Moore is like 34 years old. He hasn't played a lot. Telling you, man, no pressure. No pressure is going to be a problem. Just let them fire themselves right out of that penalty situation. Right. First down. Jaden capped it. We got to poke at that ball there. We're not. So he ran read option, ran off on the left side. Didn't have much there. Was able to dive forward for a yard, maybe 2. All right, we showing extra guys at the line of scrimmage. I don't know if we're blitzing or if we're gonna bring it back. Brisk was up on the line of scrimmage. He didn't go and he dropped back in coverage. We blitzed from another side. He got the ball out, but it was not caught. Wait a minute. It's a penalty on who? Was that roughing? That might be a roughing the pass. I can't. It's a penalty. I don't know if it's roughing the pass. Did he get hit in the head? Yep. Yep. Montez. He must have hit him in the head, if not mistaken. That's a big penalty. That's one. One penalty. Oh my God. He brushed his face with his left hand. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm gonna tell you though something. One thing about this, like I just the whole hands to the head thing, I get, but it's too literal, man. Incidental contact to the head should not be a penalty. That's ridiculous. Bringing more blitz. Okay, now I'm going to tell you right now, the Bears are trying to get creative to get pressure on the quarterback. They're bringing guys. I mean, this is why Jaquan Brisker is among the leaders in quarterback hits for the Bears this season, because Chicago hasn't been able to depend on the front four to get pressure, so they've had to get it bringing exotic blitzes. That's what they're doing right now. Jaden Daniels does seem to be struggling a little bit, standing in and delivering the ball. But you can't live like this forever. You got to pull this out here and there. But here we go. Run up the middle. 3rd down. Looks like it should be about 3rd and 3. Another crucial 3rd down. would be nice to get a stop. Oh yeah, and I mean at this point it's a field goal attempt that would tie the game. You definitely don't want to give up a touchdown. They're showing pressure a lot at the line of scrimmage. They actually brought it. Got it. No. Oh, second effort got the first down. Debo got that. I think it's Debo. Yeah. We had him. Somebody had an arm on him but couldn't bring him down. I can't tell who this was. Little quick pass. Debo catches it. Shamar Turner, the rookie, misses the tackle. People have been all over Shamar Turner, man, because of not making an impact. Had a chance to make a big tackle for fourth down there and couldn't bring down Debo Samuel. You're a defensive tackle, so that's going to be really hard for people to accept. I know Debo's Debo, but and now here comes the run game. JCM up the middle for about 5 or 6. Some crucial situations on this drive so far, right? The penalty to Montez Sweat. But even before that, there was a pass right after the penalty where we got no pressure. Jaden Daniels was able to sit back there in the rocking chair and throw an accurate pass. Then we just missed this tackle here on Debo Samuel. Now they're threatening the 2nd and 5 on the Bears' 21-yard line. Fake pitch. Jaden Daniels. Oh, we got him! Jaquan picks him off. Let's go! Jaquan's still going. Let's go! I don't know what Jaden Daniels missed something. He didn't. I don't think he saw Jaquan Brisker because it looks like he thought he had a touchdown. Jaquan just swoops in, takes it right in front of Debo. Jaden says it's on him. I like Jaden Daniels. Hey, what? I'm very happy that was on you, sir. All right, you got to come up. I'm telling you, when you got to bend but don't break defense, which is what we have been forced into because we don't get pressure on the quarterback, and sometimes we get gashed in the middle. You got to create turnovers, and that is one thing that people have to admit Dennis Allen's defense has done this year. They have created turnovers. They have created situations and opportunities for the offense. That was huge. They were on their way to go in and score and take this lead early. Now the Bears keep the ball back. That was a really good return by Jaquan Brisker. I can't tell how far he returned it up, but that's a big play. It's a big play. Looks like 30-yard interception return up to the Bears 34. So not even bad field position either. Right. Decent start. I started to incorporate turnovers into my keys. Obviously, that's always a big deal. That's pretty obvious. You know, you always come into every game. You win the turnover. Always. But more specifically, man, trying to get something going on the ground. Honestly, that last drive that just stalled a little. The run game wasn't horrible, but a little bit more out of the run game on that first drive, we might have a different situation. But as it is, find ourselves in a good position. What did we get on the ground? We had 4 rushes, 15 yards on that first drive. The one guy got it once, ran it 6 yards. DeAndre Swift ran it 3 times for 9 yards. So we had it, not too bad. Gave up 13 yards on the ground to Washington, which wasn't horrible. So, and then we get the pick. So let's pick it up from here. I'm gonna tell you one thing I do like about Jake Daniels. And some people may hate it, but I like the way the fact is no matter what with that guy, man, you can't steal that dude's smile. He's gonna smile. And I know some people might take that as he's not playing hard or whatever, but people only take it that way when you struggle. In motion, Bears got it going. Fake handoff, good pickup with them blitz by Mononga. We going deep, underthrown. Oh my God, that's underthrown, Caleb. Rome had him. Rome had him beat. He had 2 steps maybe on the corner. They're showing the interception over again, but This was perfectly set up. When Nunn guy picked up the blitz, which we've been talking about is an issue for him, when he picked up the blitz and we had a shot, that was a touchdown if he puts that on Odunze. Underthrown. Those passes, man. Now we're going to this ridiculous wide receiver screen that actually halfway worked this time. Look at DJ. That's my DJ. Oh, that's my DJ. Okay. They got bailed out a bit there. Caleb got bailed out a bit right there because that was a missed throw. That was a missed throw. Well, I wish that the Bears took Jaden Daniels instead of Caleb Williams. Well, not right now, for sure. I appreciate you, Mr. 305 Mississippi. I appreciate you. Another guy off the right side. Another decent run from another guy. I don't. I will say this. I don't want to lie, right? In some ways, I do. In some ways, I do because I'm not gonna lie. I have been a Bears fan my whole life, and I'm gonna always be a Bears fan. But that doesn't make me like crazy. Where I just say, everything Bears is always better. No, I still feel like Jaden Daniels is a better leader than Caleb Williams. I do. I still feel like that. I like Caleb though, and I love that pass. Complete down there. We can DJ in the game. We can DJ involved. But Jaden Daniels' leadership that I saw, at least in that rookie season, we'll see what happens here in the second year. But in that rookie season, man, I was just really impressed with the way Jaden Daniels played. The other thing, though, that you always have to say in defense of Caleb is Caleb was horribly coached. I mean, just horribly coached. I mean, the Bears coaching staff last year was an absolute joke. And I think that you're seeing the difference now with the way that he is reacting and playing with Ben Johnson. So I think that's a big difference. Play action, got rid of it. No shovel pass to Connect couldn't get anywhere. I'll be honest with you. I like that play just now, but I would love to see that run with Poston Loveland, somebody who has a little bit quicker motor, which is the 0 to 60 a little faster. It takes Komet a minute to get all of his weight and momentum and moving forward. And so that play right there, if there was any bounce outside at all, that's the only way you're going to get there. And there's kind of spot like a Loveland. Now he's on the outside. Come on, guys, don't get stalled. This is what happens. We get big plays and we get stalled. Quick out there, got it. Oh, Loveland. We're going to Loveland. Oh, my God, it's a penalty. Who is that on? Is that on the Bears? I can't tell. It looks like Bears are walking backwards. Was that offensive pass up here? Yep. They called Loveland for a push-off. That one's coming back. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like that was a little bit of a soft penalty for me. I know it doesn't take much to get separation like that, but here we are. We're 2nd and 20. We're in a hole. We got shotgun, committing, goes in motion. Oh, bad throw, Caleb. Oh, my God. Caleb, this is 2 really bad throws today, bro. Lamade Zaccheaus is wide open, man. Wide freaking open in the middle of the field. But so here's the thing. Troy Aikman saying he's expecting him to stay on the move, but why? He shouldn't stay on the move. Right there, Zaccheaus did the right thing by getting in the open area and sitting down. That's what you're supposed to do as the receiver. You run yourself open. You don't run yourself into coverage. DJ Moore trying to bail him out with a run after the catch. Not enough. 3rd and 20. Got 12 on that. That I'm be honest, man. This whole series, not getting a touchdown here. This is okay. This is okay. This was on Caleb because, first of all, the first play, you missed a wide open Roma Dunze. Then you missed a pass to Lamade Zaccheaus that would have made it a more makeable 3rd down. This is on him. This is on him. Hopefully Jake Moody comes together with another field goal. Jake Moody trying to get a job somewhere. May not be here, but he's trying to get a job somewhere. We only have 60 minutes. But this is what I'm talking about, guys. Though this is that trap that we fall into, though, right? So early on in this game, it looks like we're outplaying it, right? First, they moved the ball. They moved the ball in the first drive. But we have come down and gotten 2 scores to get the turnover. Look at everything here, right? It looks like, I mean, honestly, guys, we could be up. We could be up right now, 14-0. But we're not because these small mistakes that keep us from actually taking command of the game. But not, I mean, I just feel like going all white. I feel like going to the whiteout. It's just this same issue is kind of what happens to the Bears, and it's a trap. I remember, man, I was at week 1, and I'm in the stands, man, and people are getting mad at me, right? They're getting mad. They're like, because I'm watching it unfold, and I'm saying, I'm like, oh, it's happening. It's happening. And people around me are like, just relax. Just relax. I'm like, bro, it's happening. Like I've been watching this team for too long. I know what it looks like when you have an offense that is um, just like doesn't finish drive, and that's what we're looking at right now. We're looking at an offense that doesn't finish drive. It's 6-0. All right, I feel like we got. All right, my man 305 Mississippi said, "Yeah, Matt, we should have never been a head coach. I thought they should have went after Cliff Kingsbury, the offensive coach. Ben Johnson went good because Kingsbury didn't do good as Cardinals head coach, right? And and I think that too. I feel like Kingsbury would have been a better offensive coordinator or a better head coach than Eberflus, but I don't think that he's the answer either. I think Ben Johnson is the right guy. I do. I think Ben Johnson. I actually feel like I know Ben Johnson is the right guy. So, but all I know is that Eberflus was absolutely the wrong guy, especially if you were trying to develop a quarterback. The thing of it is that I feel like did DJ get hurt? DJ, but I don't know if y'all know DJ. People like DJ is agonizing on the sidelines a lot. So you can't take DJ's body language and face. If he don't go into the blue tent, then I really just don't worry about it. But yeah, I mean, offensively, man, we gotta finish drives. So we got so the offense is already anemic. I think it's fair to give Ben his flowers for sure. I do think it's fair. I think Ben is the guy. I think he's the guy. Now, just because I think Ben's the guy doesn't mean we're going to the Super Bowl this year. But I think he's the guy to help get us there. Oh, wait a minute. Roshan Johnson's on field. I didn't even know that was a thing anymore. Let's see. All right, now I'm interested. Now we got bailed out with an interception, but we still the run defense actually wasn't the issue as much on the last drive. The biggest issue was that we weren't getting any pressure, so third down conversion was pretty easy here, and we started getting pressure with blitzing. But you can't depend on that all day, especially not after halftime. That's what's going to be big. Big handoff. He's looking. He's going deep. Oh, what a play by Kevin Byard. A flag. That's probably a defensive holder. Another penalty, guys. Another penalty, bro. You're right. We got to get some touchdowns. I just appreciated his actually developed Caleb Rome. I'm so glad to see DJ balling again too. Yeah, I mean, I think the thing of it is I don't know, man. I kind of feel like DJ might be expendable now, and I like DJ, but I just feel like he might be a destination right holder. I like DJ, but I just kind of feel like he might be expendable with Luther Burden third as not yet, but I don't know what kind of World League of American Football offense they running right there. It's out. The ball's out. Who got it? Takeaways! 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 Give me that. Was that Montez Sweat on the strip? Oh my, the ball went straight through bro's legs. I know he gonna cry tonight. TJ Edwards, I think that's the one who picked it up. Yeah, that's Montez Sweat. Sweat did something. All right. At least you made a play, bro. At least you made a play. You're not getting to the pass. You're not getting to the quarterback, but at least you made a play. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh, that was 100% a fumble. To me, it was never a question if it was a fumble. It was more a question of did we recover it. But so we got it. Man, I'm telling you, the last two games, the Bears' offense is getting set up better than you could ever be asked to set up, and these are not enough points. We got to get some points on the board. There we go. Is that Rome or Luther? That's wrong. Okay. I appreciate you guys for chopping up with me. I told you, look at DJ. He's already back. I appreciate you guys. If you have not yet liked the video, please do. Have not yet subscribed, please do as well. I appreciate you. I'm trying to build this up. You know, for a long time, the channel was about gaming and everything else. I still love gaming, but we all Bears on this channel at this point. All right, we're overloading the right side. Hand off to DeAndre. Oh, we got a hole. Hey, I'm going to be honest with you guys. So far, the run lanes have been there the best that they've been all season. And we only was this 3 drives. We got, we got to get in the overtime here, guys. Another field goal is not acceptable. 19-yard line, 2nd and 5. This is the inside zone. Yep. Oh, he got lane. He got room. All right, down to the 6. I saw that inside zone coming. Woo, Benedette with that crash down. I saw you, Benedette. I see you. I see you. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Right now, I'm not a Commanders fan. I like Dave Daniels, not a Commanders fan. I'm gonna tell you right now, if they lose tonight, you're gonna hear a lot of Commanders fans having a comment about Dave Daniels' facial expression on the sidelines while they lose. I don't personally have a problem with it as long as you don't go out and play like you don't care, which he never does. So, I'm going to tell you, I know how people are. I know how fans are. People will definitely get on him about that. They 100% will. And so, I'm I'm hoping that we get to have that conversation because that would mean that the Bears won. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, man, because when 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 you are when you're losing, or if you lose a game, fans would like to believe that you are just as miserable about the loss as they are. And if you're not, if you look like you don't care, people take that some kind of way. I've seen it happen. So we're going to see if that happens. Hopefully, like I said, we get to have that conversation. But he does not look at his wits end at all when you look at him open. Vindicated defense Swift coming in clutch. Yeah, it is. It's actually good for the offense too because as awesome as it is to see a Doomsday blossom into like a real number one, this offense is going to be all the more better if defenses have to respect all of the weapons, right? Because you for years, man, we had might have had one solid wide receiver, and we knew that in clutch the ball always had to go there. The Bears right now with Doomsday, DJ, Zacchaeus, LB3, Komet, and Loveland, and Swift, that's 7 legitimate weapons that the Bears have. 7. That's a lot. And I mean, I would say all of those guys either have the potential to be above average weapons or already are. So that's a significant amount of weapons, man. They just got to get this offensive line playing the way they're playing right now. Honestly, if I'm being honest, like today, they're playing fantastic. Right. All right. We got to get in the end zone, baby. First and goal. Monunga in the backfield. I'm giving it to him. I'm giving it to Monunga. Let's see if we can get it up the middle. We've been banging him out. No, he ran tricky. That's tricky. Uh-oh. DJ, DJ almost got in, y'all. It looked like it wasn't nothing there. I'm not gonna lie. It looked like it wasn't nothing there. The Falcons are busting the Buffalo Bills in the forehead, man. 27-7. I hope we just keep scoring so that I can win my fantasy as well as the Bears win this game. Look at that. Oh my God. That's great patience by DJ. I ain't gonna even lie. Oh, wait a minute. They just took some points off the board. Just 21-7. All right. Do not throw the ball. Run the freaking ball one more time. Yes. Right up there. Bang. What? Okay. Caleb with the touchdown. I don't know if I call that to have him take that hit, but I'm glad to take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. See, I don't know. Like, okay. I love Ben. I do. I think his playbook is fantastic. Sometimes we get a little trickier than we need to. I'm gonna be honest. They're not stopping the run game. We are finally moving the ball, just running the ball in a more traditional set. We did not necessarily have to do this, and Caleb ends up taking a hit here. And so we don't want that. We don't want that, right? We don't want that. But I'm happy with the result, but I don't want my quarterback taking hits unless he absolutely has to. We're running the ball well. The ball's on the 1 yard line. Let him run. But I'm happy. I'm happy with it. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with it. 13-0, baby. Woo! And because honestly, that lead block from Swift, he didn't finish that. That's the reason why Caleb took the hit. Because he literally stopped blocking. He should have never stopped blocking that guy. But then again, how often is DeAndre Swift in a lead blocking situation? So, nonetheless, 13-0. I'll take it. We'll take it. We will take it. And what did I call for? I wanted the running backs to go over 100 yards today. That's one of my keys to victory. Where are we at? We're at 43 yards. Well, 42 yards. Got DJ Moore. Not right. So, what is that? That's 36 yards. So we're at 36 yards. I'll take 36 yards on 7 carries. Not too shabby for 5 yards a carry. DeAndre Swift has 26 on the ground. Monunga has 10 on 2 carries. It's really been obvious, guys. And it's the crazy thing about Caleb, right? Caleb is 8 of 11 for 79 yards. He only has 3 incompletions, but 2 of them were pretty freaking big. So, I mean, I'm talking like we're losing, but this is just what I this is what I do. This is I'm winning now. Fantasy. I'm winning. 88.4. That should have it. I should have it because both of those defenses work like a job. But they could get another point or so if they get like they we should probably still do it. We'll find out soon. All right, we back. Yeah, yeah, we do. We kind of expect the worst because we've been conditioned to do that. But I mean, you know, I was alive for the '85 Super Bowl. So I remember it was really the first. That was the second team. It was the second team I knew like the back of my hand. The '84 Cubs was the first team I knew like the back. No, actually, second team. It was the '83 White Sox I knew like that. '84 Cubs I knew like that, and then '85 Bears. We had a nice little run there in Chicago, to be honest. But '83, the White Sox went to the playoffs. I think they lost to the Orioles in the playoffs. We had to think the Orioles were losing or beating the Phillies that year. And in '84, the Cubs went to the playoffs. Should have went to the World Series. '85, the Bears won the Super Bowl. Yes, he did, and he held it. Nah, that should have hold it. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Appreciate you, Dragon Sports. I ain't gonna even lie. That should have been a holding. I'm a Bears fan through and through. You look what I got on. But if that was the Washington Commanders and somebody was holding a Bears defender while Jaden Daniels was winning that touchdown, I'd be losing my mind right now. I'd be losing my mind. You grab this man's shirt and I don't care if it kept him from getting the touchdown or not. It looked like it did. You can't grab people's shirt. Bro kind of looked a little bit like, well, with his helmet on. It looked a little like Travis Hunter. All right, here we go. Play action, play. We got some pressure. We still got it out, though. Gervon got a little pressure, but not enough to really bother him. Hey, can somebody check Chris Moore? Like, bro, like, what's going on? The season is not it feels like he ain't already in for the Brewers over LA. A lot of fake fans of it. I'll be honest with you, man. I've never been that way. I never hated the White Sox. I've always been primarily a Philly fan, but I don't hate the White Sox. I mean, you know, I root for the White Sox to win the World Series. I root for the White Sox all the time, unless they're playing the Phillies. That's the only time I don't. So, yeah, I've never been that way. Oh, they got a little razzle dazzle. That's a big play. So, okay, so those are rushing yards, right? But I don't. I'm not going to worry about that too much in terms of are we stopping the run. That's a whole different type of situation. But I don't want to see the Bears. What happened to the Bears today is I don't want to see them get lined up and blown off the ball at the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen there. Even though you do have to have a lot of, you have to contain the defensive lineman a lot on this play for so much of this action to take place. So, but that's not. I don't think that is a sustainable way to keep running the ball. They're gonna have to be able to run it conventionally. So far, we've been pretty good with that. Here we go. And the option plays are not working. They're gonna fool around and get Jaden Daniels hurt. It ain't working. It ain't working. It ain't working. The way Jaden Daniels runs, it's more Lamar Jackson than it is Justin Fields. Like because Lamar kind of dances. It's like he's very rarely going full speed. He turns it on, turns it off. Justin is just explosive. He's out of there. Jaden Daniels scrambles more like Lamar. And shotgun, 36. Not enough pressure, but a little bit. And I think, oh my God, a penalty. What's this on? Who hit him? What? What? Oh my God, face mask. On who? That's Nate Sean. Let's see this. I didn't. God, bro, yeah, he got it. Nobody can check Chris Moore though. Chris Moore is out here like he's freaking Andre Reed or somebody. Play fake, no pressure this time. He's running. Come on, bro. Like now, what's happening right now is the Bears are playing fundamentally like base core solid defense, but then there's these breakdowns, right? So the run defense straight up the middle has been decent. They're finding creative ways to get pressure, but the penalties are now holding us back. And now here we are. They're on the drive again. When we've made enough plays on defense for them not to be. 2nd and 3, he's handing it off. He's got the first down. That's one of the first real positive up the run plays they've had up the middle so far. Yeah. All right, we got to stiffen up. Can't depend on another turnover. Just got to stiffen up. Let's force this field goal. 1st and 10 on the 22. No pressure's coming here. Don't look like it. We're creeping up now. Yeah, late pressure. He fumbled and got it back. Man, they are watch. I'm telling you guys, the way it's going right now, if we don't win this game, it's going to be horrible because Washington's not playing well. That's the crazy thing is that could have been a hole there. All right, 2nd and 10, still on 22. Back in his shotgun again. They bringing pressure again. They bringing the pressure. He's going deep. Oh my God. Chris Moore is murdering us, bro. Like Chris Moore is actually. I mean, it's not like he's an elite receiver, and we didn't know about it. Oh my God. I mean, I'm gonna be honest too. I was watching today, looking earlier, and I was looking at over their wide receivers, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, okay, they don't have Lauren, they don't have Noah. I'm like, so who on this team can step up? And I looked at Chris Moore, and I was like, nah, I don't think it's gonna be him. I'm like, he's like 32 years old, so it would probably be somebody else. Nah, it's Chris Moore. Chris freaking Moore is out here playing like Devontae Adams. What is going on? And this is what I mean, though. This is what happens when you don't take care of drives. This is what happens when you don't take care of drives. Now, all of a sudden, despite how well we've been playing in terms of how many opportunities we've had, we're only up 13 to 7. Penalties, penalties are still killing us, man. They're still killing us. Look at where we at on penalties today. 4 penalties for 45 yards already. Already. That's how you nullify the fact that you had 2 turnovers. You get 4 penalties for 45 yards. Winning the time of possession, 10:39 to 9:53. Out rushing them 43 yards for 43 to 30. The more passing yards, 79 to 54. More yards per play, period. More total yards, of course. More total plays run. But they have 3 first downs for penalties. It's the penalty. That's what's killing us right now. And it's been our Achilles heel essentially all season. Or one of them, at least. Yeah, 8 for 11 for 79 yards. Crazy. All right, we're still in a solid position, man. We just need to come back out, reestablish the run. Uh, hopefully, listen, how much time is left in the first half? 9:28 left in the first half. We need to come out, establish the run, And we can do that. Run this clock down. Maybe if we can finish this, get a touchdown on this drive. They don't get the ball back to 3 minutes or so left in the first half. Don't let them run a 2 minute drill. Come back out. We're in a good situation. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And Kyler doesn't get busted like this. Kyler turned the wrong way. That's what happened. Yeah, Nichols did a great job of it. Pick up a good return here from Duvernay would be nice. That ain't what we got. 25, yeah. All right, I think this is a big drive because if you go 3 and out here and give them the ball right back, you've given them the momentum. The Bears have to sustain a drive. Jet sweep. It ran a jet sweep as a kiss. It looked like, honestly, it looked like it had something. It did. Yeah, we definitely didn't touch that here. It looked like we had it. It looked like we had something. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. Pitch to DeAndre. Oh, he's got a lane. Oh, DeAndre's got a lane. Oh, yeah. DeAndre looked explosive in the rug on that one. 19-yard pickup out there in front with Darnell Wright. Let's see what we got on this. Darnell Wright got outside, set that edge. Darnell Wright took like two guys, really. He took two guys. All right, 49-yard line. We're moving. Hands it off. Roschon's first carry since 1979. 7-yard pickup for Rowe. All right. Yes, the back the kick Moody has been a lifesaver today. If I had known, I'd have picked him up in fantasy, but I didn't because I have Cairo Santos. I'm sweating it out trying to make sure that I win my fantasy matchup. All right, DJ Moore's the back. Don't hand it to DJ because every time we put him in the backfield, he gets it. We got to start running something that's not obvious with this. Look. Play fake it to him. Okay. Doomsday. What a tackle. That's a really good tackle. At least we didn't give it to him that time. But the other thing of it was to me that was relatively easy to sniff out because you run Rome in put Rome in motion. So obviously he's the number one receiver you have. They're watching him. DJ's in the backfield. If DJ doesn't get the handoff, immediately I'm looking dead at Rome. And that's pretty much what just played out there. 3rd and 3, this is a big third down conversion. We need this. We need this. Where's the keys? Where's the keys? He's gonna run it himself. He's gonna get it out of bounds. Good decisions. Good decision, C Dub. Good decision. Yeah. No, we didn't want to take that down the field, Troy. I like this. Good check. Oh man, you gotta get that to him accurately. Caleb, if you get that to him accurately, he's got room to run. Yeah, he had his hands on the ball. It's still a catch. Yeah, no, that's a catch. When yeah, no, when he yeah, it's 2nd and 9. Here we go. They're gonna challenge that. Yeah, I don't. I agree with Troy Aikman here. He's saying that Washington challenging this isn't worth it. It's a 1 yard play, 1 yard, and it's not 4th and 1, right? It's not 3rd and 1. It's now 2nd and 9. So you're gonna challenge this and maybe lose your timeout. And I honestly think it was a catch because the ball can touch the ground if you have control of it. And he had one hand under the ball, the other hand on the side of the ball. I think that's a catch. I don't know. I mean, I definitely think that Washington is really desperate not to get the momentum back because they had an opportunity here. They could have got the Bears off the field quickly on their drive. They would get the momentum back. They get the ball with a chance to they can go down and score another touchdown. You go to half lead by 14 to 13. But with the Bears sustaining a drive here, they're able to reestablish their momentum. If they get a field goal at the very least, you really have kind of rewrited the ship. Okay, he won this challenge. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that I just don't know if that was worth it. But 2nd and 10 now instead of 2nd and 9. All right, we need at least feel like we need at least another 10 yards to get in field goal range. So it's a 57 yard from here. I don't think we want to set Moody up for that. What's this? False start. Good. Oh my God, the penalties are gonna kill me. Oh, timeout. I thought it was a false start. I was literally going to just fall out. I kind of want to see the Springsteen movie. I don't know if that's the commercial you guys get. I kind of want to see this. That's my favorite Springsteen song is "If I Should Fall Behind." That song is actually made. I feel like they got a part of my wedding. That song is fantastic. I hope. Bears have the Bears have 8 rushes from the running back. No, I'm sorry, 9 rushes from the running back today with six. What is it? 61 yards from running back in the first half on the ground. That's that's solid. This is what I asked for. This is what I wanted. And the run defense has been solid too. So we're getting what I wanted, except for the penalties. The penalties are still the problem. What are we at? 5 or 6? 5 penalties? No, we're still at 4. It says 4 for 4. I don't know. That's what's wrong. Yeah, so four penalties, 45. I have never watched Anthony Starr. Somehow I don't feel like I missed anything. I feel very, 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 very okay with that decision. I don't care what their offense was. I just did that. So here we go. 40-yard line. Swift in motion. Oh, another inaccurate pass. That one wasn't as egregious. It was I'm not gonna say a tight window, but that was tough to get there. You'd like to see him make this. Timing was a little off too. The kids didn't get out of his break quick enough. But DJ was open. So 3rd and 10, this is big, y'all. You need to get at least five yards to even be able to attempt the field goal, I think. So what in the hell? Swift. Oh, he almost got the first. Really close. The pitch, and he ended up showing a great patience and then was able to bounce it forward. I think Ben's going for it. I think Roshan's getting this ball. Roshan Johnson's in the game, guys. He's going to get the first big, humongous carry of the season for himself. He's getting the ball. Why is he 1,000 yards behind the line of scrimmage? I always wonder why we do this. Nope, play fake. He's throwing it. It was. Oh my God, Caleb, 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 Caleb. You can't blame anybody here but Caleb. He has time. The ball gets tipped, and you can't blame nobody here. That's all you can do. So oh my God. So, but here's the other thing though. What I don't know if to me, I'm gonna be honest with you. If we're not running the ball there, if we're not running the ball there, I'm kicking the field goal. If we're not, and you're right, I'll take the field goal. If we're not running the ball there, I'm kicking the field goal. You got to get a yard, and you're running the like. Okay, like, am I tripping? Am I tripping today though? Like, am I? Look at what we're doing on the ground today, right? Look at what we're doing on the ground. Right, the Bears have 85 freaking yards on the ground today. Why are we passing the ball, getting extra tricky on a 4th and 1? Swift and Mononga had 9 carries for 64 yards. Run the ball. The first freaking day of the year that we've run the ball like the NFL team, and we trying to get tricky like Run DMC. I don't understand. Now, if they come down the field and score a touchdown, and we go into the half, this is consistent Bears. That's all this is. That's all it is, man. That's what this is. Half that we have pretty much outplayed this team. And now we find ourselves in position to be going into the half down. I don't know. DJ again, honestly. I would have thrown it to DJ. All right, defense got to stiffen up, guys. No pressure. No pressure. Who's hurt? That's cool. Yeah. Ooh, friendly fire. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna tell you something. One of the things that I just like, and I understand how football works. I get it. But one of the things I hate is when like people tell like these guys are taught to play a game a certain way, but in some ways it's brainless, right? This play is over, right? This guy is down, like clearly down, like he's on his way down. Ford comes flying in there to lay a hit on the pile, and it's reckless because you can get hurt, you can get a teammate can get hurt, the other team can for no reason. Like so now, Sewell gets this injury, which is looks like it definitely looks like a head injury. This literally could be a season-ending injury because you're running into the pile to make a hit on a pile with a guy that's already down. I swear, I'll never understand it. I'll never understand it. I just realized how much Jaden Daniels and Tyrese Maxey look like. It's like right now, the brain commercials are crazy. Now, I don't know. This will be looking at here. That's probably Hippolyte was in the game at this point. Hey, I'm very irritated, guy, in a major way. Yeah, I mean, man, it's just a sometimes, man, some of these plays just guys can avoid them. They don't approach it ridiculously. Like, there's no reason for Duke to come flying in there like that. No reason. But this is the way the football is taught a lot. It's kind of crazy, but Oxford is okay. I don't know if they'll put Hippolyte in, you know, at his spot, but you know that was pretty nasty. No, Hippolyte's out. I'm sorry. So it won't be Hippolyte. So we're looking at probably DeMarco Jackson, and Carl Jones Jr. And I'll be honest with you. Oh, he's walking good. He's walking off his own power. I would imagine he's probably done today, though. Let's see who's out there. They got two linebackers this time. So there we go. They're gashing it. Did Shamar Taylor make that tackle at least? I just got a text. A buddy said we should have taken the point or ran the freaking ball. Texted them back, run the ball. Hand off. Okay, now they're starting to get it. Now they're starting to get down here on the run. Oh my God, I've seen this. I have seen this. I've seen this story. I've seen this story, fellas. I've seen it. I've seen this story. We got to stiffen up right here, like no further than this, essentially. No, not even a field goal attempt. Yeah, they're just running the ball now. Got to make that tackle. Good tackle. Is that Tyreek? All right, guys, we got to stiffen up, stiffen up, stiffen up. Man, they run everything. Never understand. They fake no pressure. Very little pressure. He's getting to the outside. Oh, good, 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 good. He broke contain a little bit, Gervon, but that's what's that, a 1 yard pickup? We can take that. It's like 3rd and 7. Defense one play away from doing your job. One play away. One play away. 3rd and 8. Come on. We only rushing 3. Man, okay. Now we came across somebody late. Hey, that was too easy, bro. That's too easy to watch. The middle of the field was wide open because you rushed 3, and then you tried to bring the middle linebacker late, and he as soon as he came, he left the middle of the field wide open, and you're playing 5 and 7 yards off the line of scrimmage. That's easy. That's too easy. This is crazy, man. I'm gonna be honest though. So far, Ben Johnson's aggressiveness on 4th down has not paid off. And I don't even have a problem with going for it a lot. But sometimes what I have a problem with is the play when he's going for it. Like that 4th down play, if you were going to run that, in my opinion, you run the ball. Run the ball, run the ball. Outside of that, you just go ahead and kick the field goal. Go up 16-7. Go up 16-7, keep the ball off, let your defense get your defense a whole fresh. You've already sustained the drive, the defense will be somewhat fresh. Don't get this quick flip like that where they have to come out after you just didn't make it on 4th down. Like, no, give them an opportunity. And you absolutely, I feel like should have taken a point or run the ball. If he ran the ball there, 4th and 1 and didn't get it, I said, okay, all right, sounds like a decent gamble. But to go for it there and with some level of misdirection, play action there, no, I didn't love the play call at all. I love Ben Johnson, but I didn't love that play call. Ugh, crazy work. I hope you're right. No, well, yeah, I hope you're right. I hope you're right, sir. Incoming pick 6 says, all right, we'll keep this up. We're gonna be I will keep this up on the screen. And I'm hoping that you're right. Incoming pick 6. Hopefully. Let's see what happens. I would love it. I don't know who's gonna get it unless it's Tyreek. But honestly, I don't think James going to pick today. I think he's gonna be extremely careful with the ball. I don't think if it's deflected or something maybe, but I don't think he's going to throw another pick today. I'm not saying he's going to have a bang up, but I think he is in protect the ball mode right now. They've already turned the ball over twice. First and 10, 35-yard line. Oh, we got off the ball. 55 got off the ball there, though. All right. Until we change, until the possessions change, I got you there. Let's see. Second and 12, we'll take it. This is a 54-yard field goal from where they are. Not anymore, but still not. What's that like? That's like a 3-yard pickup. Yeah. Who took that time out? Oh, Washington took it. Okay, makes sense. Now you know in Madden, defense might have taken the time out there. Like I want to get the ball back. I got enough time to go down the field. Chicago caught time out. Okay. All right. I'm waiting for your pick six, man. This is the down for it. I'll be honest. I'll just take an incomplete pass. I'll just take an incomplete pass. You got some pressure. We should get him. You got to make a tackle. You got to tackle. All right. We held him to a field goal. No pick six. I'm fine with it though. We call another timeout. They want to give us. We're trying to get an opportunity to go down the field. I see. And where my man Josh Blackwell at? You got another field goal blocked in you, bro? You got another one in you, JB? Mm-hmm. It's the penalty, Troy. It's the penalty. That is no good. Good dog, good dog. Good dog, good dog. Good dog, good dog. Good dog, good dog. Let's go. And we get good field position with a minute 10 left to get something. Man, when that sucker hits the upright, it sounds like a 12 gauge. Ah, that game, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just looked at the numbers for 50 yards plus. I don't know. They might, if Cairo Santos is healthy, they might get Moody next week. We got time. Philip down the field, back shoulder. That wasn't a bad throw. That wasn't a bad throw. That wasn't a bad throw. He just that he put that where it had to be. DJ just didn't come down with it. It's a back shoulder throw. That wasn't a bad. Yeah, DJ's route should have been a little bit more towards the field, give him a little bit more room. All right, we got Loveland. All right, so this is a makeable third down, y'all. It's third and 5, it looks like. 54 seconds left. Clock running. Bears only got one more timeout, so they can't call a timeout here. I feel like I don't know if Washington will take their timeout if we don't get the first down here. What we got? They sent everybody, and he got out of the sack. Get out of their hands. Throw it away. Why would you take the hit? Why would you take the hit, Caleb? I don't understand why he wouldn't take why he took the hit. He could have got that ball away there. Throw the ball away. I don't understand that, bro. Like the kid sometimes just throw it away, bro. Like what is wrong? Like I don't understand what goes on in his brain when he gets to the sidelines that will not allow him to throw the ball away. Bro, if you don't hit R3, I'm gonna go crazy. Hit R3. Just push down on that button. Push R3. That's how you throw it away. You need a bomb. That's short. You can get all that. Oh, we got a good roll. Got a good roll. Man, I swear, man, we gotta run the ball, guys. We gotta just keep we actually ran the ball well, and I feel like we just got a little bit too creative in some of these situations. Like that fourth down plays. No way in the world we should came out of there with no yards. No way. I mean with no points. We're fortunate at this point to be going in and potentially going into half 13. Yeah, going into half 13 to 7 because they just still did that. But DeAndre had a I don't want anybody saying nothing bad about DeAndre this week. DeAndre's played well. DeAndre has 7 rushes for 54 yards today, guys. So what are we gonna say about DeAndre? That is the nicest I've ever seen a head coach be to a sideline reporter. Like he actually talked to her, and that's pretty dope of him, to be honest. I think it's really just dope to like when like people don't get so caught up in what they're doing, because honestly, I feel like Ben tried to talk to the reporter with the Raiders game. I feel like she got a little bit weird with it, but I thought that one interview was fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I hear people saying that a lot too about like we do need that power guy. To be honest, man, Monangai he could be that. We don't know yet. He doesn't get an opportunity as much as I would like to see him get. So I want to see him fail at that first before I can definitively say that Monangai is not can't play that role. But I do agree that having Swift do that consistently is not it. Ryan Clark out here in the Valentine's Day suit, and this ain't even Valentine's Day. What's going on, Ryan? Yeah, Sweetest Day shirt or something was a little outfit on. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot like the Raider game. It's just not as many turnovers, but it's a lot like the Raiders game. All right, guys, I got to take me a little bit of a bathroom break. I shall return in halftime before the end of half. block field goals been crazy, haven't they? Glad that we had to stand up for the rest of the game. Maybe not the rest. Hard to get, it's imperative. You gotta get a bathroom break, gotta go grab a light snack, trying to be a little healthier. But this is what we do at halftime. It's only 3.5 more minutes left. It's very interesting that Brian Branch is going to appeal his suspension. I kind of understand, but you saw the beginning of the way that brawl happened. Juju Smith-Schuster was over there talking trash and kind of being like how he is and irritant. He didn't touch anybody. Brian Branch, I think, smacked him, and then that started the whole brawl. So I don't know why why he would be appealing this suspension. But now I don't think Ben Johnson should onside kick here. I think that would be really. Watch the Commanders move the ball to the onside because the odds on those are very low. So if you don't get it, you give them great field position. And having to having to stop them, you just give them a short field. And having a hard. All right, we're ready. We're getting it started. Bears defense has played well today, though. I mean, move the ball. I mean, Watson's moved the ball pretty well, but they've made the plays that they need to make. So they need to keep this going. The offense was not start. There's the points on the board. Oh boy. Now could have onside kicked it from where they ended up giving them the ball. See how this one goes. All right, that one went a lot smoother. No pressure again, guys. 9-yard pickup. Zach Ertz. Yeah, kind of beat though. Troy Aikman's talking about how he rallied on that play, but he got beat. All right, 2nd and 1. A little bit of movement up front. Oh, we had him. A move got him. Billings got the pressure, but he just wasn't an absolute good enough athlete. He just got juked out of his shoes. Well, I mean, we got the penetration. He just couldn't get a hand on him. All right. First down, look like Chase got the ball and saying, "Oh, good play." They Sean with the good play. Got his hand, knocked it away. 2nd down, 2nd and 10. Man, I hope Nahshon Wright just improves over the course of this season because outside of that pick six in week 1, bro, it ain't been great. 2nd and 10. Man, we can push them in the 3rd and long here. This would be real nice. Play fake. The suppressor. Gotta get him. You gotta get him. Come on. They finally got pressure and couldn't get a hand on him. That's just one of those plays, man. It's one of those plays. It's one of those plays where fantastic athletes at the quarterback position just, make plays. Because we got here. We're there. Nobody got him. Yeah, that's just a good play by Big Man. Man, just that close. That was that. Yeah, that's about 3 yard pickup. 2nd and 7. We can hold to a field goal here. This would be big, especially if we can sustain something ourselves. We gotta get it. We gotta get back to running the ball. This next drive has to really be powered by the run. No matter what we do on this drive in defensive, when we get the ball back, it has to be about the run game. Little token pressure. Whoa, who's over there? Who's over there? That's grounding. That's grounding. That's grounding. Thank you. Thank you. There wasn't nobody in that. There wasn't even nobody in that area code over there. That's a bad penalty for Jayden. I ain't gonna even lie. That's a bad penalty. That's a bad penalty. Well, with grounding, I don't think they got bullied into it. What I think with grounding, they have to confer. They gotta ask each other, like, okay, what did you see? What did you see before? Grounding flags almost always come out late. That's a big and that's a bad penalty for Jayden Daniels. He literally just grounded and had an intentional grounding penalty that just pushed him back to fringe field goal range because their kicker doesn't have this kind of leg. All right, what we doing? No pressure though. Whoa! Hey! Hey! Hey, just out of his reach. Yeah, just throw it. I'm honestly, well, I mean, trying to throw it. Basically, he was trying to throw it away, but he should have just thrown it at his guy's feet instead of airmailing it like that. When he was throwing it away. Now you put yourself in this kind of situation. That was a catchable ball from his guy there, from the Nichols, just to catch it. It wasn't gonna get the first down, but it was still, would have been in better field goal range. Now he's kicking a 53 yarder. He hasn't been good from this distance. Let's see what we got. Now, he nailed that one though. So what I think about with Gay, if it looks like that he's better from the left hash mark, I think that's what it is. So there was a flag that pushed them back, and so I think I don't know how many yards the grounding penalty was, but that's why it was 3rd and 16. And so when they didn't convert, there he ended up keeping the 53-yard field goal. So here we are at 13-10. This game is way closer than it actually probably should be, if I'm being honest. Now, if something happens in this game, and I hope that it doesn't, but if something happens in this game, I don't want to see anybody blaming this defense because you can only hold a team so long before, after a while, you're going to have to make plays on defense. You're going to have to make plays on offense. You're going to have to score some points. And right now, that we're not sustaining drive, and that's what happened. Right? All right, guys, this is a big drive. Big drive. First drive in the third quarter. We need to make something happen. I love that. Sorry. This is my favorite song. All right, let's go. Let's go. Man, what I wouldn't do for a really big return from Devin Duvernay. You're a specialist. This is what you do. Let's get special. Come on. Nope. Nope. Lock him back. Mercy. Penalties, man. Penalties. I do follow college a bit. Not as much as the NFL, but I do follow college. How many grabbers? No. Play fake. Rolling. God, swear, man. I know. I know Caleb makes a lot of those plays. I know he does, right? I know. I know he makes a lot of those plays. And I'm going to tell you, those plays make me so nervous because he's also he had some really bad turnovers on that kind of a play because those are the plays when it's probably nothing really there. Second and 10. Come on. Shotgun again. Pressure up the middle. Dump off. Mononga has nowhere to go. He's going the wrong freaking way. Mononga's first steps is back. Why was that? That he really didn't have anything there anyway. There was nothing. There's a flag. This is holding. Legal man downfield. Offsides would be beautiful. Defense, we'll take that too. Automatic first down. We needed it. Woo! That's a bailout. Come on, guys, because we were in third and long and about to have to punt this ball, and they're going to have momentum. We got to take advantage of this. That's tough. On the 20. We got to run the ball, guys. Run the ball. The non guy. There we go. Run the ball, baby. This is the game. We're running the ball well. You've gotten away from it. Run it again. No, he's play faking. Got a guy. Here we go. Rome don't have hardly any catches. They cover the ball. Yes. What's that? Rome like second catch or something? All right, great. All right, at least we're moving the ball now. At least at the very least here, at the very least, barring a turnover, we at least flip the field because punting from the 15 and 10 was going to be horrible. All right, here we go. We're on the 40. This is 48. First and 10. Run the center. Let's run this ball, baby. No play fake again. Oh, what a dart! LB, LB3, LB3, LB3. Let's go! What a dart! Came free right there. This move, that move right there. Oh, that's another 10. That's another 12 yards. All right, here we go. 15-yard line. We got to get in the end zone. Run the ball downhill. Downhill, Manon guy. Go, Manon guy. End zone here is beautiful. Big. This is big. This is a big statement if we get in the end zone here. Oh! That was almost a pick, bro. Oh, that was close. So let me see here. We faked the pitch. We had the pitch. He should have. That was literally, bro. He he literally went in an autopilot. He threw that ball regardless of the fact that Loveland wasn't open. Touchdown! It's going to be offensive pass interference. It's coming back. Offensive pass interference. People stop. Oh, illegal formation. Oh, my God. The penalties are killing me! That was a ticky tack call, but I mean, come on, guys. There you go. With his, I would rather. I honestly. Oh, you got to kick it. 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 Is this not even a decision? You know what? I need to see down the field because I saw him get happy feet, but I don't know if anybody was open. So sometimes we can criticize when they get happy feet, but if we don't know if anybody's open, we don't know. You know. Whew. Oh my God, we got to get in the end zone though, y'all. I wish they'd have kept the camera on Caleb. I'm trying to figure out what if he pissed that. That penalty though, that penalty was very ticky tack, to be honest. But yeah, that penalty was very ticky tack. But I mean, where are we at with penalties now, guys? Like, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at right now? Like, was it six of them for like 60 yards or something crazy? I have no idea. But where are we at? Six. I was right. Six for 60 yards, man. This is the reason why this is still a game. We would be up by 2 touchdowns if it wasn't for all of the penalties. And I'm not trying to say you got to play a squeaky clean, no penalty game, but every game we got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. I wanted to see Caleb get sacked. Let me refresh. Let me refresh my own memory here. He said limit 2 or fewer sacks. You've already been sacked twice, so we gotta no more, according to what. And I think I'm on to something with this 2 sacks or less. I think I'm on to something. They're trying to give me a tack. They're killing us, man. Penalties are killing us. That shouldn't have been a penalty. That was a touchdown. He just took off the field. Come on, guys. Defense got to step up again. Man, special teams is not playing well. This is this guy's second big return, and the kicks are like you got a flag on this one. All right, they got lucky. penalties, that's bringing 15 yards that comes back. But I mean, he still got it to like the 42. That man, it's crazy. Back to the 16. Come on, guys. We got a break there. So we defensively we got to step up. Somebody's got to make a play off the edge, though. Somebody's got to make a play off the edge. Make that tackle. Come on, man. All right, okay. That's a lot of missed tackles in the backfield. If you're Moody, you might be auditioning for a job. So, oh, you mean just on the kickoffs? I mean, he's doing what he's supposed to do. Special teams, the coverage has to be there. Like 2nd and 2. First, no, yes, that's first down. Was his Corey skip, Jason skip in the backfield? It's like he covers a lot of ground changing direction in the backfield. Like this right here, that first explosive move. Look at that. Look at that ground. He's got really good vision and commitment. Once he sees, just look at this. That first move is crazy. Fake the handoff. He's got time again. He's darting. Come on, man. Tackling. Okay, now we're just not tackling. Now we're not tackling in the open field. He's got to make that tackle. Yeah, he's not. I don't know if he's 100%, man. All right, down there. Woo! Let Shamar make that. Shamar make the tackle. Come on, we got to get pressure here. 2nd and 11. I don't think they're gonna run the ball. They got overload 3 guys out wide on the right side. Nope, they're passing. No pressure. Quick hitter. Got to bring Debo down. It's gonna be 30 short. 33. So on this play here, guys, we're not gonna be able to beat 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. Like I don't know why we do that, but right up the middle, baby. Up the middle. JC, appreciate you, bro. Hand up, hand up. Oh, woo, bail out. Straight bailed out. Straight bailed out right there, fellas. Straight bailed out right there. Straight bailed out. Oh, they going. They going. I don't blame them though. I don't blame them. The way they've been running the ball and the way that the Bears have been shooting themselves in the foot offensively, I feel like even if we don't get it, I feel like my defense can tighten up. We haven't played well enough here unless they just trying to. Nope, they going. No pressure. Wide open. God. Who is this over here? That's Dominique Robinson. Sometimes Dominique Robinson's getting caught in coverage out here. on a freaking running back. How's that? Yeah. How was Dominic Robinson? We got to stiffen up. No touchdown here. The pitch, 1 yard. Come on, bro. All right. The 2nd and 9. You cannot depend on another turnover here. You got to stiffen up and just get a stop. They overloaded on the left side. This is the same look, just reversed. Come on. Blown coverage. Blown coverage. That whole side of the field, there is a lack of communication. This is why you end up with Dominic Robinson caught on a running back out of the backfield off of a natural pick play. And then here you get this blown coverage. They saw something. That's why they keep going on this side. It's Nahshon Wright's side. Nahshon Wright is terrible. Okay, guys. He's not an NFL cornerback. And I keep hearing everybody talking about making a trade for a running back. And I keep hearing that. I'm not trying to talk to you like DeAndre Swift is Barry Sanders or anything like that, but that's not as big of an issue as some getting Nahshon Wright off the field. That's what needs to happen more than any of this other stuff. Get Nahshon Wright off the field at once. That should be the mission. Somebody should start a petition. Get Nahshon Wright off the field soon. Crazy work. Crazy work. Unbelievable, man. Like, but honestly, I'm saying that I'm irritated by what just happened. But it's the offensive issue. It's the offensive issue. Like Caleb has played terrible today. I just want everybody to know. So when my grades come out, unless he comes through with some kind of captain comeback kind of a fourth quarter, he has not played well today. He's missed a number of throws. Hasn't played well. Penalties are still a problem. We actually ran the ball. We're running the ball today. But win or lose, unless Caleb does something special, he's trending a C- kind of a grade today. You might even say a B. He has not played well. Hopefully something happens in the rest of this way that we can change that. But as of right now, he has not played well. And it's the same game. I say it all the time. You dominate, you control the game the first 2.5, 3 quarters, but you continue to settle for field goals and you continue to not finish drives. The defense is getting turnovers, the defense is getting stopped, but you're not creating distance with the team. And then now, before you know it, they're right in the game. They make a play, and the 1 or 2 plays that they make, you're not down. Crazy work. But this is the plight of a team with an incomplete offense. The plight of a team that does not finish drives. Because I don't care how good your defense is, you're not going to continue to get stop after stop after stop after stop without getting a breather, a break of some level from your offense. We're not getting that. Can we get a good return, sir? Duvernay has not had a good return all year. Like I think he had like one or two, it was like 30 yards or something. But did he fumble? Did this little dude fumble? Don't you point that way. Is he down? Ooh. No, he's down. He's down. He was down. Woo! Hey, bro, Duvernay is not doing the job. Okay? Duvernay is not doing the job. You were drafted, I mean, you were signed to make an impact as a return man. He's not made one. And he almost just made a massive mistake. Do not abandon the run game. You know what? I'll be honest with you, I don't have no problem with DJ Moore. And DJ Moore is a very versatile guy that can do a lot of different things. But man, if you don't give the ball to my young guy, man, a little bit more and let him run downhill, what the hell are you doing, Ben? Second and 6, he's running the ball again. DeAndre, this is what I'm saying. Run the ball. Let's go. Run the ball. And I won my fantasy matchup. I won my fantasy matchup by 1.2 points. I would like to win this game by more than 1 point. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Set up. Get down here, baby. Managa. Managa. Let's go, Managa. Managa. Beautiful. That was now that I got to give credit where credit's due. That was a beautifully designed screenplay. Oh, we had nothing but space. Why did he go left? I mean, why did he go right? I thought he should have went left. That's all right. We'll take it now. DJ Moore down. Come on, baby. You got to keep running the ball. Keep running the ball. Run it again. We pass it. No turnover. Yep. What the fuck? What? Oh my. What are you doing, Caleb? Run the ball. You had a lane. Get 5 yards and get down. Caleb Williams is an idiot. Look at this. What are you doing? This dude think he playing Madden for real. Like he think he is in. He think he is in. What? That's a dumb pass. LB, let your playmakers work, man. This dude, I think I'm gonna. Dude, what? Are you serious? That I don't think we need to talk about that. We need to talk about how stupid of a play that was. You wasted a down. And then you wonder why we don't finish drives. That's why we don't finish drives. Look at this guy, man. Come on, man. Oh my God. The moment you feel like Caleb is taking a step, now that's not totally on him, right? We got to see how this snap came out. But the moment you think he's making strides, he starts to play like he's an idiot again. Tonight is idiot central. This is unbelievable. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. Like this, this is one of the worst games he's had to me, in my opinion. All things considered, this is one of his worst games. And it's not the worst game in the world, but it's just a bad game overall. He's 14 and 24, 177 yards, no touchdowns, no no picks, but he's taken 3 sacks. I think it's 3 sacks at this point. No, it's 2 sacks. Feels like three. No, maybe that last one wasn't a sack. They're not. What is this? The ultimate predator against what? Predator Badlands. Oh my God. He got to catch that. You got to kick the field goal. Caleb's got to catch. I understand it wasn't the perfect snap, but Caleb's got to catch it. He's got to catch that. Come on, Jake. I feel like he's gonna miss this though. Got blocked. I felt it. I felt it. I just felt it. I felt it. I don't know why I felt it. I just felt it. I just felt it. You're an idiot. You're an idiot, Caleb. You're a freaking idiot. Just, oh my God, man, this dude here, bro. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm like not even mad about. I'm not even mad about the field goal. I'm not even mad about the field goal because I knew it. I felt it. I felt it. I knew it was going to happen. Now the defense is in a hellified situation. Somebody's got to make a play. You got to tackle though. That's the first thing. You got to tackle. A lot of self-inflicted mistakes. Over the middle, wide open because there's no pressure. No pressure. Now watch. Now watch. Watch, watch, watch. Watch what's gonna happen. Watch what's gonna happen. If the Bears lose this game, you're gonna have some people saying that the defense failed, folded. Nobody can stop a team all game long with no room for error. That's just not. That's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get that. This, you know, like I'm talking to a buddy of mine, and so his whole cause in life is to always defend Caleb against anybody who still likes Justin Fields. So to a point where he won't even admit how bad Caleb is playing. This man just told me Caleb is not having his best game, but we should have taken the points at the half. True. And Aikman said that the penalty should have been a touchdown. That's true too. But that does not take away from the fact that Caleb has made 5 or 6. What the hell are you doing, play? Wait, this play, replay, replay and second down. Uh, I'm telling you right now, we cannot handle the RPO because we have to load up the middle to stop the run. And so when he pulls it back in and passes that wide middle, the middle is wide open on slants and digs all day. Pressure, some, no, not really. Wide open, dime. Flag on play, that's a holding. Let that be a holding. Who's that on? It's defense. It must be on defense. Tyreek out here getting toasted by fourth string, third string wide receivers today. Been playing great, but right here he gets toasted by a third string wide receiver. I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody asked me earlier. I think it was the Hulu. He asked me, "Would do I feel like, or do I wish that the Bears had drafted Jaden Daniels instead of Caleb?" Yes, I said that earlier. Yes, I still believe. I still wish that they had. I wish that the Bears had drafted Jaden Daniels. I just think neither player is perfect, right? There is no perfect player. But I think that from a standpoint of leadership, decision making, Jaden Daniels is a fantastic scrambler. He does it differently. He does it smarter, in my opinion, than Caleb. I just think he's better than Caleb. I don't care. I'm a Bears fan. I've been a Bears fan before Caleb Williams was born, and I'm going to be one regardless. But that's the truth. That's the truth. You cannot hold a team all day. Touchdown is 24-16. You cannot hold a team. I don't care how your defense is playing. You got to get points. You got to get points. And when you don't get points, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you, man, this game for me, so just, I mean, honestly, no matter what happens the rest of the way, and obviously I'm all in for wanting the Bears to win this game, come back and win. I want it to happen. But no matter what happens for the rest of the way in this game, The one thing I know is that Caleb really still isn't there yet. I'm not going to say he's not going to get there, but he still just really isn't there yet. The amount of throws that he missed today, the amount of bad decisions that he made today, and is it all his fault? No, it's not all his fault. It's never all one player's fault. But when you are the quarterback, you're going to bear a lot of this of what happens here. The penalties have been huge. None of these penalties are on him, so of course that plays a role. But I don't want to hear nobody say nothing bad about the defense at all because undermanned, however you want to call them, they have played well enough for the Bears to not only be winning this game, but to be up by 2 touchdowns rather than being down by 8. Look, this crazy person just texted me and said, Caleb is not the reason why we're losing. This is why I sometimes don't want to have a conversation with certain people about football because what is going on? What is going on? Like it's like I said, he's not the only reason why they're losing. Not the only reason. But as the quarterback, it is your job to put the team in the best position to win. Offensively, you got to do your job. And we have left a ton of points on the board, and a lot of those points have been left on the board because of this play. Let's go. He's got a whole nother quarter though, and it's only 8 points, so it's not undoable. It's not like it's impossible. Got a whole nother one. But Ben Johnson deserves a little bit of criticism here too. He does. On the play calls, he should have taken the points 100%. Definitely should have taken the points. Honestly, I would say that's probably the only issue that I would say for him. He should have taken those points. But I mean, take the points, all right. Yeah, I mean, the entire game could be different, but according to where we are now, instead of down 8, we're down 5. We shouldn't be down at all. That's my point. I don't know which process we're trusting, but I guess we got to, once we figure it out, we can trust it. And we get a return. Devin to the 40, man. Well, almost. Decent. That's a decent return. But it's coming back. Oh, that was against Washington. Great. And we want a touchdown, obviously, but we don't have to get a touchdown. So he still has plenty of opportunity. Right. 2nd and 4. We're going deep. Now, that was not a good pass. That's not a good pass. There was no chance. It's two people back here, bro. Swift. Swift! Go, baby! We go! I don't want to hear nobody say nothing else about DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift is not the problem. But do you see what happens when you just take what's there sometimes? You don't have to make the hero play all the time, Caleb. Just make the play that's there. You got playmakers. Let them make plays. DeAndre Swift is having a game of games right now. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. He is hooping. You going for a two? I guess. Running around like an idiot. I mean, I'm telling you guys, man, when this kid starts making better decisions, that is when we will see whatever it is that we hope that we ultimately get a chance to see today. He starts making better decisions when he understands when to give up on the play. When he understands that taking checkdowns is not doesn't mean that you're a bad quarterback. Like when he understands to play the game in pieces as opposed to every play has to be a home run. When he gets that, that's when we might be able to see what everybody believes is there. And I believe it too. It's not that I don't believe it. Caleb is extremely talented. He has a cannon of an arm. The accuracy is still to me an issue, but I believe I believe he's accurate enough to be a really good quarterback in this league. But the bigger issue is the decision. That is the bigger issue. That is the issue. It's crazy. This is crazy, man. But I mean, we're in the game. Have to make a defensive stop. But I just I hate to leave points on the board. I do because offenses across the league are talented. They're talented. You're not going to shut teams down for four quarters. You got to finish drives. And so that we've had like to be honest. Let me be fair. This is the first like bad game I think he's had this year. This is a bad game. This is the first bad game I think he's had this year. So everybody has a bad game, but it's the same doing the same stuff is what kind of irritates me. Yes, Manun guy's wide open, bro. Defense has to step up now. Defense has to step up. But I swear, man, I really don't want to hear anybody say anything else about DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift is not the problem. People when trying to replace the running back, all they don't understand it's not the running back. The running game issue was the offensive line. It was never the running back. Well, right now we got a special teams coverage issue because McCaffrey is gashing this joint like he is freaking Deontay Hall out here. They starting from the 40 every rip. All right, guys, we gotta. It's really, honestly, it's really the run game. We have to. They starting to move the ball on the ground, and we have to stop. We gotta stiffen it up. Play fake all this time, man. Woo. He should have. I mean, honest, Baden made a bad play here. They should have slid. He could have taken a nasty hit there. I said that we needed to hold the Commanders under 115 yards rushing. They had 109 right now. But some of that is Jaden, so it's not really. Second and 7. Got some pressure there. Gotta get there. Gotta get there. Gotta get there. Gotta get there. Ah, enough to force him out. Ah, Dominic, why you just all day today? He's been just this a little bit, just this slow, just slow enough to not be able to make a play. But he made a good enough play to force him out. He only got 2 yards, so 35. This is still what you need. All right, this is huge. This is the biggest down of the game so far. Biggest down of the game so far, right here. They can force a punt here. Oh yeah. Woo! Come on! He dove. Man, dog. This is now okay. So I understand that is the rule, but that's trash, man. It is the rule, but it's trash because this is the Tom Brady Bernard Pollard rule, but he pushed him. God, no, it's the penalties, bro. These penalties are trying to kill us. Great tackle. Hey, Tremont Edmonds is playing, man. This is his best season as a Bear. Tremaine Edmonds is playing. Come on, guys. Stiffen up. This this is not really field goal range for him. Woo! That's inaccurate on Jaden. Woo! 3rd and 10. Did he get a hand on it? Yep, he did. So that wasn't inaccurate. That was a good play by Montez Sweat. Way to make a play. He got 2 plays today. He had a forced fumble, and he got that. He's been pretty good against the run as well. 3rd and 10. Got to get there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Finally get some pressure. Come on, Montez. Let's go. Let's go. So what are we doing here? They punting? Yeah. Woo! Come on, guys. First punt of the night. The first punt that we forced tonight. And somehow the defense is still playing well enough for us to win, but it's first punt we forced tonight. It's the turnovers, really. Woo! That's a tough catch to make in traffic like that. All right, Caleb. It's time. You still haven't played well. Even if you come down here and throw a touchdown pass, no matter what you do, you haven't played well today. But like I said earlier, this is his first, to me, his first bad game this year. He's I don't know if it's because it's Washington, it's his hometown. I just feel like he's pressing a little bit more than he was, especially I mean, against the Raiders, especially in the second half, I thought he was flowing. I thought he was flowing, man. In the game before that, I thought he was flowing. There was times actually even in the first game against the Vikings, I thought he was flowing. And this game is just looks a lot like last year. And it wasn't like he was trash last year. It was just he looked like a rookie. So you get the pass. But the one thing that we cannot do on this drive is abandon the run game. The run game has been the best part of the offense today. And I don't think anybody thought they were going to be saying that. Bears are 115 yards on the ground, 20 rushes, at 5.8 yards a carry. And Caleb has no rushing yardage, so it's not Caleb. He does have the only rushing touchdown, but he has no rushing yardage. 9 rushes for 74 yards for DeAndre, 4 for 21 yards for Monongai, 2 for 10 yards for DJ Moore, 1 for 6 yards for Roschon, 1 for 4 yards for Zacchaeus. They have really done a good job on Dunze, though. Dunze has 5 targets, and they have 2 catches, 32 yards. With one of them, he would have had the touchdown if it wasn't for that bogus penalty. That penalty wasn't a good call. I mean, definitely shouldn't be good. But I'm going to say this. I'm not going back down off of it. Win or lose, you're right. No one is win or lose. I still would have rather had Jason Daniels, and I'm not going back off of it. Doesn't mean I'm not rooting for the Bears. Doesn't mean I'm not rooting for Caleb. But if you ask me which one I would have rather had, I'm going to tell you I would have rather had Jason Daniels. Right. We raining now out here, so let's go. We got Mononga in the backfield. I think he's getting it. Nope. Play fake to him. Little toss to commit. Don't go down on that first touch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Take them check down. Like I don't know if y'all remember earlier in the game, right? Oh, God. Oh, penalties decline. We don't need it. Yeah. Great. Okay. But I don't know if y'all remember earlier in the game, Troy said, what? It was a penalty. Oh my God. Penalties, man. Nothing. Oh, what? That's unnecessary roughness. To be honest, man, you know what I think is even more than some of these other penalties that guys are calling. Well, watch how when this hit comes in. This kid just comes running in like obviously his forward progress to stop, right? To me, this hit that comes in late here, after all of that, whistle blows. To me, those are the hits you need to stop people from doing, rather than oh he dove at his leg while he was trying to sack, trying to complete a sack. It's a kid didn't catch that. The ball's a little behind him, but he didn't catch it. He should have caught that. Oh no, you got to catch that. No, that's all on you, kids. That's all on you, buddy. That's all on you, buddy. That oh my god, you just literally that was first down and more. Come on, Zacchaeus. That's on you, bro. That's on you. That's not on Caleb. That's on you, sir. You catch that one though. It's crazy. Yeah, Taylor has to bomb this. Like we gotta flip the field. Gotta make that tackle. Damn, you needed that first. Yeah, second and six. He said, "Why are we punting?" I hope that's a joke. They got to punt inside their own 20-yard line, 30-yard line. You got time to get a stop, get the ball back, but you got to punt there because if you don't punt there, you don't get it. The game's over. Second and six. Come on, guys. You need pressure. There we go. That's what you needed. There you go. Let's get some pressure. I was talking about you, Dominique Robinson. Made a play. That's huge. 3rd and 13. You cannot give this up. Get this up this game. Make that tackle. He gave it out. Oh my God! Make a tackle! Make a damn tackle! This is about it, guys. This is about it. I'm running. I'm doing number running the ball. If I'm the commander. Okay. See, the difference between Jaden Daniels to me and Caleb is that Jaden Daniels uses his athleticism smartly. He he when he decides to show you the burst of athleticism, he does it in situations where the football portions have broken down, right? There's nobody open. I went through my progressions, so this person's coming, and then he makes really quick, subtle movements in the pocket, gets upfield. You don't see Jaden Daniels running wide left, wide right, running and running and running until he's like racing the out of bounds, the boundary, and then trying to fling something. You don't see him doing that. It's just a more poised way to play the game. But the penalties, man, the penalties are huge today, and so you basically, honestly, this is penalties and missed opportunities overall from the offense. Period. It's really not a defensive situation. This is offense. Oh! Football! Football! There is a rabbit's foot in somebody's pocket. Oh, he didn't have it. Oh, he never had it. He never had it. He never had it. That's on Jayden. That was on Jayden because he never had, and he's had a. This is his second time having a problem handling the ball today. That's on him. That definitely is on him. You got to call it like you see it, whether or not it's whoever it is. You got to call it like you see it. That was on him. And no, nah, I didn't like that skip there with DeAndre there. I went in to keep going straight downhill. Ooh, I just hope we can get it to the point where we are putting it on Moody's leg. To be honest, it's crazy because running it again. I'm, I'm, I'm actually surprised he's running it like this now, though. Like, I get the first down run. I don't know about that second down run. I don't know about the second down. I'm being honest. I don't know about the second down run. Can I get one off for the second down run? No, they'll get it off. Oh, I mean, this is so crazy, right? Last year, Washington game. I'm watching the game. I think it's the Hail Mary situation. Like I right at that point, and I'm like, yeah, we're about to win. And but I told my wife, I was like, I feel like something weird happened here. I said, the Bears, we don't deserve to win this game. I said, we don't deserve to win this game. Really, honestly, don't deserve to win. And that's the way I felt because I didn't feel like we played really well enough to try to win that game. But they were in position, obviously. We know what happened. This game feels similar in a way because we we feel like we don't deserve to win the game, but we definitely did the things that you do to lose this kind of a game. They definitely have done those things. So it's not as bad as it was last year where I would just come out and say that. But I don't know what it is about Washington, but we don't need to come back here for a while. I coached high school basketball for a amount of years. Doing this strain in an emotional game feels like I coached the whole game. It feels similar. Yeah, it's definitely four down territory. Yeah, you could run it. I was thinking the same thing. You could run it. Got him. First down. Hey, you want him to throw a rocket? I don't need him to throw a rocket. He can throw a little. He can throw a little pistol pow pow as long as we get this ball in the. I want to get in the end zone, but if we can get in the field goal range, it's great. Swift is hooping. DeAndre Swift is hooping. This should be second and one. I'm trying to bear down, sir. I'm trying to bear down. I'm trying to bear down right now. I don't know that's GG's. We got a kicker that was working at Home Depot yesterday. I don't know. This is far from GG's. No, I'm sorry. I thought I was looking at the line on the field. I said it should be second and one. That was a yard to his longest field goal line. It's second and six. Now I want to get closer, but we can't take a sack. Whatever we do, Taylor. No, under no circumstances can we take a sack. Oh yeah, DeAndre, DeAndre Hope. I don't want to hear nobody else. I don't want to hear nobody else tell me DeAndre Swift is the problem. This was the number one rated run defense in the NFL. Come on, fellas. We running it again? I'm fine. Gotta hold that ball though, DeAndre. Gotta hold that ball. He tired too. Look at him. He tired. I don't know if he should get it. Play fake. Throw it away. That's fine. I'm good. I'm good with you doing that. I'm good with you doing that. Okay, where we at on the field? I want to see him get a little closer, man. That's not a gimme, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. This is not a gimme. This is why you need to try to get the ball in the end zone. Not risky passes, but keep running the football. Exactly. High percentage passes. Yep. Yep. There we go. Run that ball. Run that ball. Let's go, D. Let's keep running, baby. Let's keep running. You can run this boy in. It's chip shot city now. At this point, I'm going up the middle. We not don't the ball does not go in the air anymore. Darnell doesn't have any penalties tonight either. I don't believe he came into this game with 4 penalties. Up the middle, baby. Are we kicking it on this now? Ugh. Okay, okay, okay. I ain't got no more hair, y'all, to pull out. So 38 yards, bro. Man, the way kicks have been going this year, 30. Come on, Jake Moody. Jake Moody, don't make me go viral for the wrong reason, sir. Don't make me go viral for the wrong reason, sir. Come on, Jake Moody. Jake Moody. Come on, Jake Moody. Jake Moody, don't piss me off. Jake Moody, don't piss me off. Jake Moody. Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake. Do it! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! DeAndre Swift is the MVP. Throw up them dogs! Wow. The fumble is the one. Woo. I appreciate y'all watching. Tomorrow, I will have a recap. I will have had some sleep, and we will go through it. I appreciate you, especially CT Hulu. I appreciate you staying with me this whole thing. Everybody else who stayed with me that didn't comment, I appreciate y'all. We're doing this every Sunday or every week. So I'll be back next week. Appreciate you. God bless. Peace.